Always a majestic view of the War Memorial here in downtown Indianapolis. You can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke. You look at the Pacers. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Things are looking awfully bleak, no doubt about that. They've got an uphill struggle, but it all starts with just one game. Just win one time, and then get a little momentum, and you never know what can happen.
And that's kind of a situation. I think the important thing is for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans into it and prevent any kind of anxiety or unsettled atmosphere from setting in.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Higgins at the 1 spot. Now here's McDermott. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Higgins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work. Get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It'll make you earn it from the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Higgins. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Hill. 8 feet away, and the shot is good. Hill's got his first points of the night.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Butler attacking. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Higgins. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, George shoots from the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. From the length of the floor. The shot misses.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Here's Higgins. He's guarded by Hill. Higgins, that's good.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
The Pacers pull it in. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
George with the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
Good. Higgins has got 5.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Indiana leading by 3. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rips down the breakaway slam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and the 2 big points, too.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Garnett with the screen for Hill. Garnett outside. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and he nails the jumper. George has got his second bucket tonight.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Higgins, that's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pulls up for 3. Can't hit. And Indiana will come the other way. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed. And sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
And that one's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Hill. There's the dish to George. And there's the feed to Hibbert. Back to George. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Here's Higgins. Here's Noah. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
At the elbow, it's George. It's back to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And George, here we go. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Blocked. And he gets it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch. Indiana
making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. West comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Granger in for Johnson. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Higgins, defended by George. Higgins passes to Gasol. And Hill over to help. Clock at 6. And Chicago has possession. Dishes it to George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Passes it to George, and it's blocked by Higgins. This one for 3, and good on the basket. Book it. Higgins has got 13 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hill kicks it to West. Feeds it to George. Poked loose. Stolen by Rose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Higgins. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Hill. Poked away. Higgins passes to Rose. From midcourt, the shot misses. And
Game 5, Eastern Conference.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
Checked in for Mahimi. Garnett comes in for David West. And it's Johnson in for George Hill. So for Chicago right now, inside, Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Higgins at the 1. And they're on the break. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Pacers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Hill, he's checked in for Danny Granger. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
Joakim Noah hits them both.
They've done better at the line this quarter. Right now, they're at a good percentage.
And it's Hill penetrating. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah. The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
Both free throws good from Hill. Chicago leading. Here's Higgins. 15 points in the game. And finished off by Noah. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Hibbert gets the bucket. Hibbert's got 4 this quarter. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Higgins passes to Noah. And the shot is good. Noah's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
The drive by Hill. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look at what Hill has done so far. He has 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Well, you know, he understands the value of those easy points. Also, getting the opponent into foul trouble. I mean, those are big. Those are the little things that will add up for a team trying to get a victory.
And it's Butler missing.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off. Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Noah with it. Picked up by Hibbert. McDermott, no one around him, gets the 3-pointer to fall. McDermott's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Hill dishes to Garnett. He feeds it to George. And Hill has it in the corner. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Chicago leading by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. That bucket in no time at all. 18 points for Q.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now here's Johnson. George up top. Johnson kicks to George. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And 12 points here for George.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Higgins. 18 points for him. There's the triple. No good on the buzzer beater. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls leading by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. And Roy, what do you think the team needs to do coming up in the second half?
I think we need to take care of the ball on the offensive end, get back, but got to do a better job of just controlling the pace of the game. You can give a little bit of leeway, but I think we can do a better job in that aspect.
Roy, as always, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. We've been able to force...
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
Hill is out there with Johnson. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Garnett in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Higgins. Pass to McDermott. Here's Higgins. And there's the pass to Noah. It's stolen by Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at Q, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Seems like he's taken it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
And Chicago has possession after the miss from Kevin Garnett. And that one's good by Noah.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Now here is Hill. 10 points for him. Johnson outside. Kicks to Hibbert. Shot clock at 6. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense. That's for sure.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's Higgins following the basket by George Hill. While they're passing to Gibson. Ring shot on the way. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's George. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Higgins. Higgins has got 5 points now this quarter. Pacers trail by 7. The drive by Hill. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Mahimi comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's West in for Kevin Garnett. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here is Mahimi, defended by Gasol. Mahimi dishes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That's his first foul. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Higgins. 23 points in the game. For 3. No luck, and Indiana will go the other way with it.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them, though.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Higgins. Pass to Bowen. Here's Higgins. He's guarded by Hill. Shot clock at 6. Higgins passes to Rose. Right through the knee for the layup. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Higgins. They double him with West. Stolen by George. He dishes it to West. And George, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's 18 points for Paul George.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks. Nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rose against Hill. Outside Rose. Here's Higgins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Looked like the coach was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Granger. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows, not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
Outside Hill. Left side West. Outside George. And the layup falls. George has got 20.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
The Bulls leading by 7. Rose passes to Higgins. They double him with George. Back to Rose. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Outside Hill. West a screen on Rose. Hill kicks it to West. Uncovered. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Higgins. Rim is shaken.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Hill kicks to George. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 20 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
The Pacers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 9. Rose passes to Higgins. And Hill over to help. Back to Rose. Passes it to Higgins. He kicks it to Gasol. Paul George with the steal. And that one's good. George has got 24 points.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Here's Higgins, defended by George. And Hill over to help. Here's Gasol. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Hill. The dish to West. It's back to Hill. The feed to West. From 10 feet out. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bulls lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Game 6 in the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Chicago Bulls go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. This Thursday, 7 o'clock Central.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And our State Farm assist to the game replay. Great offensive play. 1 of 8 assists on the night that we've seen from Higgins.
And you got to love that play, guys, but it's been one after another for him all game long. Of where his teammates are on the court all the time.
Here's Higgins. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Higgins at the point.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Free throw drops for Hill. No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Higgins. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
I love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Q. 31 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. The guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Here's Hibbert. It's all in by the Bulls. Here's McDermott, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
Hibbert with a screen for Hill. Hibbert dishes to Anderson. Stolen by Noah. Here's Higgins. Ranger covering. No good from Gibson. But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Here's Higgins. Sinks the triple. Higgins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Some changes for Indiana. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's George in for Danny Granger. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And it's Hill penetrating Hibbert. Great defense that time from Noah.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Take a look at what McDermott's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And McDermott drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hill kicks to George. Garnett with the screen for George. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Hill. And now it's 27 points for Paul George. Higgins passes to Gibson, and he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
George sets a screen for Hill. Garnett the screen. And it's Hill penetrating. That's good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's Higgins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Higgins has got 37.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Johnson dishes to George. Back to Johnson. Feeds to Hibbert. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball.
He does. That's an automatic bucket.
Chicago with the ball. Here's Higgins. Dishes to McDermott. Pass to Higgins. He feeds it to McDermott. The pass to Higgins. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Noah. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. He also conveyed very strongly that they need to not take chances defensively, saying, quote, going for a steal and getting burned is not worth it. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Kicks it to McDermott. Pass to Higgins. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McDermott. That one goes. Count it.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here is Hill, guarded by Higgins. Hill passes to George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Bulls leading by 19 points.
I'm just so impressed with these guys. They made big plays when it counted the most, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Q. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
And Hill over to help. Higgins passes to Gibson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And George kicks to Hill. He dishes it to Hibbert to stop the drought. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but
I like that shit.
to go after the block.
And the Chicago Bulls will move on. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Joe Kim, plenty went right for the team tonight and how you guys executed. What was the key to getting the job done?
I think we just moved the ball real well tonight. We played hard. We're a tough team, you know, and we just want to get better, and it was a good win for us tonight.
Congratulations. We appreciate the time. Over to you guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we present the Jordan Player of the Game.